Hey birds, my name is Glibwings, and today's episode is about my catchphrase actually. Recently, I think it was more like a few days ago now, but I came up with a catchphrase that I think best describes me. And my catchphrase is this: I am focused, I am driven, and I am goal oriented. And I think this one best fits me nowadays because I feel like at one point I never used to be like that, where it was like, I wasn't really focused. I didn't really know what I was going for. And I wasn't really driven because, I lacked a lot of the motivation I needed to get to anywhere that I wanted to go. And number three, I definitely wasn't goal oriented. I can definitely tell you that. But, you know, I just find a lot of these things nowadays are true about me because, I'm about halfway through my 30 days of discipline. It's 30-ish days because I'm taking weekends off so that I have 2 days of rest. So I guess it's still kind of part of the discipline. I was just hoping that I could go like 30 days of just straight discipline. However, the gym is closed on weekends, so I can't do 30 days fully, but I will definitely have a time or a month where I'll just pick to do 30 days of discipline, and I might even record that for you guys so I can document it for you guys, so you guys can kind of see where my journey is and everything. But yeah, I'm about halfway through, and I've just kind of come to realize that. Sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, so as I was saying before, yeah, like I said, I'm about halfway through my 30 days of discipline, and I gotta say, it feels good. It really does. To be about halfway through something that I committed to about 15 days ago, as of today, actually, and to be halfway through and actually be getting results and feeling good about it, and getting toned now, actually. Like I said, it feels good. But what feels even greater is just knowing, how much time I spend into focusing on what I want and being committed and being driven and all this kind of stuff that, when I was growing up, I really wasn't any of those things. Like, I was terrible at commitments. Like, I lacked focus. Like, I was just all over the place and, all this kind of stuff, right? And I wasn't driven either. Like, I really lacked the motivation I wanted to, like I said, to get anywhere. I just didn't have that. And furthermore, I didn't have any goals either. Like, it was just like, I don't know what to do, man. But, nowadays, it's quite the opposite. I really feel like that catchphrase fits me best. Like I said, I am focused, I am driven, and I am goal-oriented. All those things fit me perfectly now. And I think as you get older, a lot of those things kind of do start to fall into place, because as you get older, I've come to realize that you start caring about things that you didn't really care about before. And like I said, as you age, things become more and more different, and you start paying attention to things that maybe you didn't really pay attention to before. And I'm sure 20 years down the line, I'll be paying attention to and caring about things that maybe in a guy in my 20s, I don't really care all that much about it right now, but I know later I'm going to be caring about a lot of other things. But yeah, if I could ever tell you guys anything, it'd be this, is that, I guess the best thing to do, I find, is it's one thing that I don't know, if it's a catchphrase that you can resonate with, then guys, preach it to yourself every day. Honestly, or maybe not every day, but every so often, just remind yourself that you're focused, that you're driven, you're goal oriented, because in the long term, that's what's going to get you results. Especially if you're looking for results and you're looking at journey somewhere. It's like they say, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with that one single step. And I find that that's true. It may be cliche, but it is also true, because if you want to journey somewhere, two things. Number one, you got to enjoy the journey, because once you enjoy the journey, you forget about how long it's going to take you, or how long it will take to get your results, and you'll just enjoy exactly where you are each day, journeying one step closer to what you want in life. And number two, I find that on the journey, it's just you really got to enjoy the process, because I've come to this understanding, or I had this revelation a while ago, that is just the idea that not a lot of people enjoy the journey. They just want results. They get to where they want to be, and they sacrifice a whole bunch of stuff, like including their health, and then they get to where they want to be, and they're just absolutely depressed because they got the results they wanted, but they didn't enjoy the journey. They're not healthy. None of this other stuff. Like, I kind of realized that even like some of the most wealthiest people too are also probably some of the most dissatisfied or even like miserable sometimes, because it all comes down to this idea that they didn't enjoy the journey and whatnot. So I don't know. I've just kind of realized that, like, if you want to be happy once you get to your results, really make sure you enjoy the journey. I cannot stress that enough. I just find that when you enjoy the journey, you're gonna enjoy the process, and when you get to where you want to be, if you do it in a healthy manner, I really believe that you'll be a lot happier with your results. Because if all you're focused on is the end goal, once you get there, you're going to realize that it wasn't the end results that made you happy. It's actually the journey. But anyway, that's all I want to talk about. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and yeah, hopefully you got something out of this. But anyway, birds, I'm going to go. So as always, birds, if you like the video, hit the like on the window. Play hard, take flight, glib wings out.